Well, welcome guys to this week's episode where we're going to talk about our enterprise solution, how we are trying to connect to bigger organizations, how we see this getting into underserved communities, even every community, honestly, not even just underserved, everywhere. Mac, do you want to start us off with, I guess, just an overview of what we're trying to do?
So there are three ways we are going to be introducing our game into society. One is going to be direct to consumer. As I said, you're a mom or your dad, grandparent, and you want your child to have fun with a cool game and actually learn something, we're going to have that option for you. The second is schools. You know, if folks want to be able to utilize teachers want to do and utilize our platform in that respect, we're going to be able to do that. We're going to have an individual platform where an individual can go in there and get reporting. But the third one, which we're finding to be probably the one that's going to be the most impactful, is the enterprise option. And what that's going to allow an enterprise to do is to really utilize our platform, the shovel head, as Ryan likes to call it. If you are a financial institution, a bank, an investment company, an insurance company, and any institution that is looking to promote financial literacy and financial education at an early age, you're going to be able to utilize our platform, right, to be able to bring this resource to communities that need it. So, Ryan,
and whether that's a really well-off community or an underserved community, it doesn't really matter. But I think, what's one thing everyone really needs is a bank account, right? Other people really need financial help. So why would the financial institutions not be the ones who lead the charge in this? It's a really important aspect. I think that most companies at the ground level would say, we do care about financial literacy and teaching it to everyone. One cool aspect of this too is when an enterprise does sign up for this, so everyone will download Berryville from the App Store, but you'll have a chance to add a code. So when you add this code, that will say what enterprise you're with. And as you log into that, you will get certain benefits with that enterprise. So whether your company's logo will be on the screen when you're in loading screens, we also will have this option. Instead of going to our parent portal, you can link to your portal, whatever you want. So if you have a kids app already, a kids banking app, we can link to you and you can give rewards directly into that. Where we have an open API, so it's not that hard to do with a little bit of dev work. But we have the options, and we're here. But this will give an enterprise the opportunity, maybe to donate some licenses to a nonprofit or a local school, or even just only to their clients. I mean, I can see every bank offering this to every kid that wants to sign up for a checking account, right? Sure. Yeah. And that way, it's a win-win at that point. You can really hit them with that. Hit them with two birds, one stone.
We're talking to financial institutions now that have something called Community Reinvestment Act divisions, and it's an arm of the financial institution to really give back to the community. And our app game is a phenomenal resource to be able to give back to a community, teach these young people about money management and the importance of making healthy early financial decisions, analyze that progress, right? Analyze how they're doing through the game, and then track that progress over time, right? We want to be able for these institutions that are utilizing their resources to make the society and the community better. We want to be able to show these institutions, Ryan, that they are doing a good job. And
put a number to
it. We're going to actually have the tool to be able to show you all the research that, hey, because of this game, this cohort of these people are doing X, Y, Z. They're not taking bad loans. They're having access to these accounts. They're having conversations. They're investing, doing all these different things. And so that's really what we're trying to do with the enterprise solution, is to be able to utilize all this information and the data to show everyone, yes, over time, early childhood financial education is a benefit to society.
Yeah. I mean, obviously that'll take a little bit of time, and we realize that, but what doesn't, data, you need more data. You always need more data. But I think, this data too is very secure. It is not, there's no child's name connected to this. There's no personal data. We will be COPA compliant. We will fall within every parameter that we need to fall within to be in a school. So no one has to worry about that aspect. I think it really comes down to the zip code, right? That'll probably be, here's your location. It's around this zip code. That's it. And that way we can really track how we're doing. Are we teaching it? We can adjust the game to where we need to go so that it works better. We're not going to say the game is perfect right off the gate. Of course, it's the perfect 100% greatest thing ever. Like, no, it's a work in progress that we work together and build what you guys need to build in it. I think even just giving a logo like this, imagine being a kid and you don't have a bank. I mean, you go to the parents' bank, and I guarantee you kids are like, this is boring. There's nothing in here for me. Imagine when you play a video game and the bank's logo is on it. That's their first connection to you. Yeah. As an organization, that is gold. And you could get a kid a consumer for life just because they remember you from at an early age. They've always used it,
And I think another important aspect too of the enterprise platform, Brian, is technology is not going away. It's just not. And we mentioned in one of the earlier episodes, all this fintech that's being developed and created to do stuff with your money, but not a lot of stuff that's being developed to help teach people what to do with their money. So imagine you as the institution who may be building all these great tools, and you may be talking about how do you promote more financial wellness to your client base in your community. What better way than an app or game that teaches young people what to do with money, and makes it a fun and entertaining and gamified way to go about doing it. So I think if you are an enterprise out there, if you're a financial institution, again, bank, investment, insurance, what have you. I
mean, even if you're a school, a private school or anything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you feel like you have something that we could connect to, reach out. We'd love to get you a sample and see what you guys want and try to adapt it to what you actually need too. So
for sure.
I think that's a good segue into the next week's episode of our game model. How are we approaching the market here? Where, how does a single user going to find this? So if you want to catch us next week, Mac's going to say it, but I'm going to say it first. The journey continues.
The journey continues, brother.
Yeah.